All right. So finally, on this test review, we will look at problem 38 and this example below, number 39. So on the test, you will see two word problems. And don't confuse these are worked out differently. One is about a rectangle that has a perimeter, and one is about area of a rectangle. So if it's perimeter, and it will tell you in the problem, that formula is P equals 2L plus 2W. And then if it's area, that's area equals length times width. So let's take a look first at number 38 here. I'll zoom in. So we have a pin that has a perimeter of 368. The length is 2 less than 5 times the width. It's describing the length. So the length is going to be, the binomial here. We don't know anything about the width yet, so width is just x. But the length is 2 less than 5 times the width. Again, when we see less than, that is a switch phrase. So 2 less than 5 times the width means we take 5 times the width, and we have 2 less than that. So if you want to, you can just draw a rectangle. We have sides that are x and then 5x minus 2. I would think about it as 1x, and then you can just kind of combine like terms going around. Or we can use the formula either way. P equals 2L plus 2W. We are given that the perimeter is 368. So 2L looks like 2 times 5x minus 2. And then 2W, students get a little confused on this. It's if W is x, 2 times x is just like that. So again, it's 2 times the length and 2 times the width. Distribute this 2 to get 10x minus 4, and then we can bring down everything else. And now we're just combining like terms. 10x and 2x makes 12x minus 4 equals 368. And again, just to show over here, if I took 5x plus 1x plus 5x plus 1x, that does make 12x. Negative 2 minus 2 combines into negative 4, and we are set equal to the perimeter of 368. So either way will kind of give us our x value. Add 4 to both sides. And now I take 372 and divide that by 12. To get 31. So that is our width. If we solved for x and we started by saying that the width is x, then we just found the width. It'll ask you to find both dimensions, and dimensions just means width and length. So if the length is 5x minus 2, and we just solved that x is 31, we'll do 5 times 31 to get 155, and subtract 2 from that. So we have a width of 31 and a length of 153. So again, that's perimeter, adding up all 4 sides around the figure. Now let's look at area. Area is length times width. The area of a rectangle is 70 square inches. The length is 9 more than the width. So it describes the length as 9 more than the width. So we'll start off with the width is x. So this would be x plus 9. We don't have to switch the phrase when we're adding. It doesn't matter what order we add in. So area is equal to length times width, or width times length, doesn't matter. So we can think about it as 70 equals x times x plus 9. That gives us 70 equals x squared plus 9x. And now we'll get everything set equal to 0. X squared plus 9x, subtract the 70, equals 0. And now I'm looking for factors of 70. You could use the formula here if you wanted, but this is definitely factorable. They wouldn't give you like imaginary units when talking about dimensions of a rectangle. So here I'm going to use positive 14 and negative 5. And that's how we will kind of split the middle terms. So we have x squared plus 14x minus 5x minus 70 equals 0. Factor by grouping. Factor out an x to get x plus 14. Here, factor out a negative 5. Negative 5x divided by negative 5 is x. Negative 70 divided by negative 5 is a positive 14. So we have x minus 5 equals 0. That's the two pieces we factored out. And x plus 14 equals 0. Because here, the step above it was that we got our two factors of x minus 5 and x plus 14. We set each factor containing a variable equal to 0. Now we're going to get two answers here, and we're going to throw one of them out. If I add 5 to both sides, I get x equals 5. Here, if I get x by itself, we get x equals negative 14. And we cannot build a rectangle with negative 14 inches on one side. And so this is our answer for x. Again, throw out the negative answer. No negatives in our word problems. So this means that the width is 5, going back up here to where we started. And the length is x plus 9. So we're looking at 5 plus 9 to get 14. It's very easy to check your work on the area problem because 5 times 14 does give us an area of 70. So I kind of did all the even problems. Tomorrow in class, if you're watching this on Sunday, we will go over the odd numbers. So there's the review.